We're learning more tonight about a frantic scene at a South Omaha gas station.
Breaking tonight, we'll walk you through those new details police shared in this investigation.
And giving you a first alert to our next snow chance. Saturday is a First Alert 6 weather day. We'll take a closer look at the impacts coming up.
Plus, the court battle ends with a judge ruling to oust a county supervisor. We'll have the details on just what led to his removal.
Live from WOWT, First Alert 6 starts with breaking news.
Breaking tonight, Omaha Police sharing more insight into a chaotic scene that unfolded at a South Omaha convenience store. We now know 4 officers suffered injuries in the shooting,
As well as the identities of the 6 officers involved in firing shots at the suspect who was involved in this, as well as that suspect's identity. Here he is. He's been identified as 28-year-old Juan Melgar Ayala. He's from El Salvador, and police say he was not a legal U.S. citizen. He was also a convicted felon. According to investigators, family members reported he suffered from mental health-related issues.
This all began shortly before 12:30 Wednesday afternoon. Police say a 61-year-old man stopped at Phil's Cash Saver near 30th and Ames to pick up milk and eggs. When he reached for a shopping cart in the parking lot, after getting out of his vehicle, he was shot several times. We're told he will be okay. Now, at the scene, investigators found at least 15 shell casings in the parking lot. So detectives were able to track down the shooting suspect to a quick trip at about 32nd and L based on his license plate. That's about 8 miles away from the grocery store. Police say the suspect got out of the vehicle, immediately went to the men's restroom while he was wearing a face mask.
Once police approached the restroom and tried to order him to come out, authorities say body-worn camera footage shows Melgar Ayala getting out of the stall and then starting to shoot at officers. You can see it in this photo.
After returning fire, police say the responding officers got an uninjured bystander out of that restroom. Police say the officers repeated several commands in both English and Spanish to get the guy to disarm himself and exit the bathroom.
About a minute and 40 seconds after the initial shots were fired, police say Melgar Ayala came out and again fired multiple shots at officers. Officers then returned fire, killing him. In total, we're told the suspect fired at least 16 rounds at officers, and the 6 officers all fired a combined 51 rounds during the 2 exchanges.
Now, I want to draw your attention to this photo here. Notice the shield of the officers positioned in the doorway. That is a ballistic shield to protect the vital organs during any of that crossfire. And you'll notice from this next part of the story, all the injuries were to their legs.
Yes, all 6 officers here were involved. They gave us their photos. Sergeant Emilio Luna, Detective Brock Rango, Detective Jordan Brandt. They're the ones that were shot. Detective Christopher Brown was the officer hit by shrapnel. And as Brian mentioned, they were all hit in either the leg or the feet. Jonathan Holthrop and Detective Kyle Graber were also involved in the shootout, but not injured. Their years in service range from 8 years to 19, and the 4 who were injured are all expected to be okay. Following department policy, the officers are all going to be on paid critical incident leave. They are now. And the case will then be presented to a grand jury once the investigation is complete.
Police Chief Todd Schmatter provided a statement tonight. He says, quote, "Our citizens can take comfort in knowing that OPD officers willingly put themselves in harm's way to save lives. I am proud of the men and women of the Omaha Police Department, and I am thankful that our injured officers and citizens are expected to recover." Now, we heard from the Omaha Police Officers Association today. Patrick Dempsey, the president of the union, said he spoke with all of the officers involved. He expressed his gratitude that all 3 officers are expected to live. The union adds, quote, "Our officers leave their families every day not knowing if they're going to return home, not knowing if they will kiss their kids again, all just to protect the citizens of Omaha." Now, that police union statement also added some more context with the most recent shooting.
In just a little over a year, the Omaha Police Officers Association says this is the 6th incident in Omaha where an officer was shot at.
This one's still fresh in the memory. Wednesday's shooting comes just less than 2 months after another officer was shot at a different quick trip in West Omaha. Police say Officer Stephen Mersak was trying to take Shedrick Mills into custody after Quick Trip employees reported him to police. Thankfully, Officer Mersak recovered from his injuries.
Now, this is a story we've been following closely over the past 2 days on First Alert 6. You can head over to our website, First Alert 6, and there you'll find reaction from lawmakers, a full timeline of what happened, as well as more photos released today from police from the shooting. All of that, again, found on our website, as well as our First Alert 6 news app.